Good morning. I'm still reporting on the evil doings in Venezuela. From inside a federal prison cell in New York, Hugo Armando Carval Barrios, Venezuela's former military intelligence chief known as El Polo, has just handed Donald Trump what may prove to be the most explosive political document of his second term. In a 10-page open letter to the president published this week, Carvajal offered total cooperation in exchange for protection and lays out in chilling detail how the Maduro regime has spent 2 decades cultivating American politicians with cash, real estate, luxury travel, and promises of future riches. He writes, quote, Maduro's intelligence services maintain active relationships with career politicians in the United States Congress. Some of these individuals have received millions in indirect benefits in exchange for using their official positions to delay, weaken, or block sanctions and military measures against the narco terrorist state. Close quote. While the public version of the letter stops short of naming names, multiple sources with direct knowledge of Carvajal's ongoing sealed debriefings confirm that the list he has privately provided to federal prosecutors includes some of the loudest anti Trump voices on Capitol Hill. Two California Democrats in particular, one a long serving member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, and the other a prominent figure on the Senate side, are alleged to have accepted lavish favors routed through Miami based shell companies and Caribbean trusts. Those favors reportedly include a multi-million-dollar coastal vacation property quietly purchased and deeded through intermediaries for one lawmaker's family trust. High value gifts, gold, diamonds, and custom jewelry delivered via diplomatic pouch to the other congressperson in exchange for public statements and legislative maneuvers that constantly shielded Maduro's oil and drug networks from maximum pressure. Carvajal's credibility is no longer in serious dispute. Every major claim he has made publicly since his 2022 extradition, from Hezbollah's role in cocaine transshipments to Smartmatic voting machines' origins as a regime electoral weapon, has subsequently been corroborated by declassified U.S. intelligence. Sources say his private testimony is exponentially more granular and is already driving sealed grand jury activity in the Southern District of New York and Eastern District of Virginia. The timing is brutal for the accused. President Trump has designated the Cartel de los Sols a foreign terrorist organization, authorized lethal strikes on narco terrorist vessels, 17 killed in the last 60 days, and deployed 15,000 troops to the Caribbean. Any American official who accepted money or gifts from the same apparatus would face not just bribery charges, but potential exposure under the Foreign Agent Registration Act and material support to terrorism statutes, offenses that carry decades in prison. Capitol Hill is in quiet panic. Subpoenas for bank records tied to Venezuela linked LLCs are flying. One senior Republican leadership aide told me off record, quote, if even 10% of what Carvajal is giving up is true, some famous heads are going to roll before spring, close quote. For now, the letter stands as live ammunition. Whether the Justice Department indicts or whether the swamp is still too deep to drain, will tell. the country whether the era of see no evil foreign policy is finally over. The American people deserve to know which of their elected representatives chose personal enrichment over the lives of 107,000 citizens we lose to fentanyl every year. The clock is ticking. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good morning.